From the beautiful Pacific Northwest and the mighty West Coast, we greet you all. Good morning, good evening, whenever your timeline may fall. Time-appropriate greetings indeed to one and all. This is The Launch. My name is Chris.
And I'm Angela.
Hello, Angers. We got a special show, so here's a little details for you to know. Extra credit section, if you will. We do the show live, generally on Tuesdays, though I'm traveling, but when we get back, we'd love to see you. There, live. Not sure. 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. UTC at jblive.tv and your podcasting tool app of choice when we're back. And, of course, you can call us all the time. That's 774-462-5667. 774-462-5667. Come out on Wednesdays. We got show notes over at weeklylaunch.rocks. We got a chat room called The Launch HQ on our Matrix room that's going all the time. All the time. And then you get in there when we're live, like on a Friday. You can help us name this thing. And then shout out to our Mumble Room. We got that cooking on a Tuesday as well. Or a Friday. With a quiet listening. Hello, everybody up there. Thank you for joining us up there, Mumble. It's nice to see you. Well, Andrews, it's a special episode this week because it's our St. Patrick's Day episode of the show.
Yep.
We're letting people get ready.
Yeah.
Ahead of time.
Yeah, just a couple weeks. We assume that people are always 1 or 2 episodes behind, so by the time you listen to this, in your podcast app of choice.
And if they're on top of things, we're giving them time to prepare.
Yes.
And it turns out that I learned a lot in preparation for this episode about St. Patrick's Day that I didn't know. Did you know that the man known as St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, wasn't Irish?
Oh, interesting.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he was British.
Oh.
Yeah. He was kidnapped by Irish raiders at 16 and sold into slavery. His name technically wasn't Patrick either.
Oh, my gosh.
But he took Patricius on later after no longer being a slave and becoming a missionary. And there's a couple of interesting lore-busting facts that I learned researching. So I want to get those out of the way, too. First of all, legend has it that Patrick stood on a hill and drove all the snakes from Ireland into the sea. Have you heard this?
Are there no snakes in Ireland?
There are no snakes in Ireland.
Weird.
It's completely false. Fossil records actually confirm this as well.
That they never lived there.
They never lived there.
Okay.
Yep. But they are, according to the legend, symbolic still. So they still matter.
Okay.
By banishing snakes, he was saving Ireland. He was moving them to the Christian tradition by banishing the serpents, a.k.a. the paganism and the evil. But this surprised me as well. You ready for this one? Because you're decked out in green.
I don't think so, yeah.
I'm wearing green.
Yep.
It's fake! It's fake!
Green is fake?
Patrick's color was blue!
What?
Yes.
How did we get green?
Well, this actually is a very interesting thing. The U.S. goes way harder on
faking everything.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I know.
Ireland.
I know.
Yeah,
Here
look
I
at
am.
you. Yeah, look at you over there. You are decked out. You got a whole St. Patrick's uniform on right now. Well, see, they were big into blue over there, and you got to think when St. Patrick's Day originally came out, it was people were very extremely intensely religious, and it happens during Lent. And so the pubs were actually closed in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day until the 1960s.
Okay.
So it's not a drinking holiday over there at all.
Oh, my gosh.
It was a holy day. And the green beer and the parades and the spectacle of it all started here in the States.
Of course. Because
essentially we had a bunch of Irish immigrants. And there is a historical, cultural thing that happens when you have a large group of people that move into an area. They tend to celebrate traditions that back home maybe minimizes or even drops. They have a whole new life with this group. And that's exactly what's happened here. The first parades, the turning the rivers green, all of that stuff really started in the United States by folks that originally immigrated here. Some of it was like a political statement even. My favorite thing that they do, that I want us to do, that we don't do, we could do it right here in town, is every year people have probably seen Chicago dyes their entire river green. They put in 40 pounds of environmentally safe vegetable dye.
I'm sure. Oh, okay. All right.
It's done by the Plumbers Local 110 Union. They've been doing this since 1962. This same plumbers union has been dyeing the Chicago River green. It lasts for about 5 hours, and then it fades. I don't know if it's true, but I saw in some coverage that it actually was started as a way to like clean and cleanse the river of pesticides and perhaps sewer. and now they just keep doing it with food dye. And Chicago goes so hard on St. Patrick's Day, and I think they do this actually the weekend before St. Patrick's Day. But you see pictures of it all the time.
Yeah.
I love it if we do something like that.
Yeah,
here.
that would be so cool. All the fountains.
So that's pretty much all my major
Puget
trivia,
Sound.
I think.
Okay.
You know, it was interesting to read like how the Irish immigrants went so hard on the partying, and they claimed green as their own color, and that's when green really took off. I just think that's really fascinating the way that all goes down. But there is a personal angle for us on St. Patrick's Day as well. I don't know if you want to get into that. Well,
sure.
tell me about your St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I went and got the weird, interesting facts. What you got over there?
Okay, so I got my DNA composition.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how Irish
haven't done
are you?
it. Yeah, right? Because my mom always said I'm Dutch, Irish, English, and Norwegian. Like those are and Scottish.
Yeah.
Right? But 23andMe says that is false.
False news, really.
Right. So I am 100% European.
Okay.
Right? So there's that. 84.7% of that is British and Irish.
Ah.
Okay?
So you're like St. Patrick's himself.
However, no. Well, I don't know. Yeah. So I am 39% English. Oops, I accidentally clicked on it.
Oh, are you?
Oh, now I lost it. Okay. 39% English, which is London.
And you don't eat fish and chips.
36% Scottish, which is Northern Ireland, but it's Scottish. 7% Welsh, and only 1% Irish.
See, I thought so. I thought so.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because I think I'm like 90% Irish.
I think you might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I just had a sense. You know.
And then I have some Western European. But anyway, so I always thought I was way more Irish than that. But bagpipes do speak to me. I am a majority, Scottish there. So of that area. But so for St. Patrick's Day, well, I have two quick stories. One, this is going to sound really roundabout, but each time, okay, so Dylan never believed in Santa, right? Like there was a very brief moment. We did not encourage that. It just happened because of school, unfortunately. But he was the why. Oh wait, you know what? I should have done a disclaimer.
What?
Yeah,
right.
Sorry for families like.
Jeez.
If you are listening with your kids, oops.
I love the Santa Claus thing. I liked that he went.
Yeah?
I mean, I wasn't gonna push it.
Yeah.
But I wanted it. I'll be honest. It was fun.
Well, I will try to.
But it didn't last long with Dylan.
Yeah, no, it didn't. And then with the girls also, actually Abby lasted quite a bit. But so when I chose to tell Abby, I said, by the way, I think you already know I am Santa. And then she was like, what? And then I said, and I'm Elf on the Shelf, and the Tooth Fairy. And she was like thinking all of this. And then she asked, are you the Easter Bunny too? Yes. And then she said, the most upset, are you the leprechaun? I never pretended to be a leprechaun ever. I would have St. Patrick's Day decorations and sensory bins for the kids, but I never, we never, I don't even know where that came from.
You say, no, that's the Lucky Charms guy.
Yeah. And then with Bella, unrelated to St. Patrick's Day, though, just an FYI, she was most upset that I was Elf on the Shelf because that was magic.
Yeah,
that was
fun.
magic for her. It was okay that I was Santa, but not that I was the Elf on the Shelf. But okay, so that's that. I was never the leprechaun. That was so funny. I had to laugh. She's crying. I had to laugh.
Leprechaun. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But so Remy and I have a karaoke show, and we have centerpieces for the table that have been Valentine's Day. But as soon as that was over, I switched it to St. Patrick's Day stuff, and we will do a St. Patrick's Day night where there will be a theme suggested. So maybe songs with green or blue now. I don't know. Or a color. A color.
Too,
I don't know. But I found temporary tattoos in the decorations for the table that I have for the kids.
Nice face tat.
And I was like, oh, I should bring these for that karaoke night,
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I have the centerpieces, for a month. But then once karaoke night comes closer to St. Patrick's Day, I'll have these temporary tattoos. I accidentally put a couple in, or a couple fell into the centerpieces. And I'm watching these older people try to put it on their things as a sticker. no less than 3 people came up to me. How does this work? And I was like, oh, well, it's actually a temporary tattoo.
It goes on your neck.
Yeah, right. So I said, well, come back in a couple of weeks and I'll have a bunch for you guys. But I decided that since that was so
Confusing.
Titillating
Oh,
for them,
you could go there.
I got slap bracelets,
Nice.
St. Patrick's Day slap bracelets. So that's what I'm doing for St. Patrick's Day. I don't really do. I just have like a centerpiece for the kids to like a sensory to play with, but. Otherwise, I don't drink and I don't do any like the normal meals or anything because I'm only 1%.
Snap
I'm
along.
a 1%er of the Irish.
Not only do I have a lot of the Irish in me, but I got kind of like the whole family background is Irish in a way that didn't necessarily seem like it was going to work out. So my mom's adopted, and her adopted family was Irish, and her biological family was Irish. Mm-hmm. Very Irish. In fact, they have like ties directly back to the homeland. They had like a former castle back there and all of that. So even though my mom wasn't raised by her biological parents, my grandparents and my mom's parents followed a lot of Irish traditions and had, classic traditional Irish last names and all of that. And so it could have been a completely different world. She could have been, adopted by anybody. And it just so happened to work out that way. Maybe it's because I think maybe it was through a Catholic church. That might be part of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, do you get into any of the strange? So when it comes to food, this is probably where I have the most. I'd say tradition. I don't really party or anything myself, but Hadi and I almost always have corned beef and cabbage. It's a classic St. Patrick's Day dish, and you can cook it different ways, but it's not actually an Irish dish. It's funny because everybody, but we love it. We make it corned beef and cabbage. She does all the cooking. I do all the eating.
Mm-hmm.
And
no corn and corned beef.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I tell you what, it is. There's just something about it. Once a year, it's really good. I have like that kind of food. I bet some of the listeners have like.
My mom used to make corned beef hash. Man.
Yeah. No, I don't like the hash. The other thing that people love to do on St. Patrick's Day, of course, is they got to put Guinness into everything. So this guy's making a stew where he's pouring Guinness into the beef stew.
Your cooking skills. Today we make you a comfort food master chef by showing you how to make a fabulous beef stew with Guinness.
What do you think of that, Andrews? No.
The alcohol doesn't cook out.
I don't
care what
either,
anybody
actually
says.
Well, the alcohol might, but the flavor doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor's there, and I don't want it in my beef stew.
Yeah.
But I might be willing, under one circumstance, I'm willing to try almost anything once, and I'd try a Guinness beef stew. I would. I think I have. But if I had my preference, if I was going to try something on St. Patrick's Day that has Guinness in it, I think this would be it.
Beautiful words in the English language are ice cream brownies. And that's what we're making today. What? We're making Guinness spiked ice cream and Guinness brownies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does it have to be in both?
Well, yes, I guess for this. I don't know.
Homemade ice cream is one of those things that tastes so good, but a lot of people are nervous to make it. It kind of seems complicated, it's difficult to put together. It's really not. Just a few quick and easy steps, and you can make ice cream that literally
get to the beer part, buddy. Come on.
Right?
Let's get to the beer.
Obviously,
we're going to get
everybody
flagged.
loves brownies. The difference today is that we're going to spike both of these with Guinness Extra Stout. They taste delicious.
I can't
it's great.
with that. Okay.
It's going to be super delicious.
So,
and then go in with the syrupy Guinness Extra Stout goodness right into the custard mixture.
Oh,
oh my God, they put it right into the custard mixture. Wow. Okay, so I think I'd try that. I would try it just to see how it goes. But I do like corned beef. Only about once a year. And I'm curious out there if anybody out there in the audience knows of a classic St. Patrick's Day meal that they eat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have heritage?
Yeah, or like sometimes people just like to have a good time. Like another party that is very, very popular right here, Cinco de Mayo. People love to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It's just an excuse to party. And I think
and have tacos.
There's an aspect of that.
Yep.
And everything you knew about St. Patrick's Day turns out was totally a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be the one to break it to you. But it's better you go through life knowing. Now, our track of the week, there's not really much Celtic music or anything like that on the Value for Value verse, but maybe it's Celtic adjacent.
Now's the time. It's the song of the week. Remember, you can boost the track
They sure like that.
Yeah, and our track this week, it's from a classic value for value artist, Empathize, and this is their track, Shadow Man. All right, so
it's growing on me.
You like it?
It's growing on me. Dang
See,
it.
we had to have the high energy part for our personal take on St. Patrick's Day. What was the year, Andrews? Take me back. 2007. Okay, I was gonna say 8, but then I realized no, that's not right because Dylan was born in 2009.
Right.
So then I was walking it back from there.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna get there.
It's a super memorable year, right?
Well, I'll tell you what was, and it was a great idea. The genius idea of it was, especially a guy for me who has dysphoria, whatever I want to call it, was nailing it to St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
By pegging the anniversary to St. Patrick's
You
Day.
didn't say what we did.
Well, I'm getting there. It was the ultimate unlock. So we got
Okay.
married on St. Patrick's Day in 2007. Nice, memorable date. But the other nice thing is it's not a holiday that, you're not going to go on married on Christmas.
Yeah, definitely.
And
not.
Valentine's Day would be campy.
Yeah.
And, Thanksgiving's, that ain't happening. What, are you going to serve Thanksgiving dinner at your
Ooh.
wedding?
actually.
That would actually be
Yeah,
pretty badass.
I think Dylan might actually. He's had several birthdays where I've done a Thanksgiving for him.
I feel like that would totally actually be cool.
In April.
So like that was that the main reason other than logical timing?
Well, we both thought we were very Irish. But my DNA says otherwise.
Right, yeah, you were fake news Irish.
I was
right.
fake news, yeah. I also like that green.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
and actually green became way more important to me after my dad died, so
it's also kind of makes for a theme pretty easily.
mhm.
And it's a good excuse to get really trapped. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
But it seemed like it was a great idea. So if you want to steal this idea, even though we got a divorce,
right.
I totally still recommend you do it. It could be fine. It really could be fine.
Get the married part.
Yeah, the married part is probably fine. The divorce part was probably on us, not on St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
But it did make for like a great way to remember when the anniversary is coming up. And that was a great life hack. And now I have failed to do that in the second marriage, and the date just floats in my head all the time. I think I have it locked in there.
Right.
But it's about a 3-day range.
I don't know. I think at one point you thought that St. Patrick's Day floated.
Yeah, well, there's that. There could be that problem,
but it
too.
doesn't. Just so everybody knows, it's always on the 17th.
That is true. I sometimes have that issue. All right. So before we wrap up on our Thanks Patrick's Day special, is there any other St. Patrick things you wanted to toss in here?
I don't think so.
It's a good holiday. It's fun, low stress.
Yeah.
I think maybe Thanksgiving's still my favorite just because I'm such a fatty and I love to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like holidays go that are low stress, you don't got to buy gifts for people and you're not obligated to travel to family.
Right, you're right. It's not even a Hallmark holiday.
Yeah.
At all.
Right.
I mean, you can buy decorations, but
it's for the Irish.
Well, I'm just going to make a quick call to the launch. I haven't checked in since yesterday.
Yeah, give us a call.
774-462-5667.
That's it.
All right. 774-462-5667.
Yeah.
Call now.
Go ahead and call it. All right, Andrews, we got some voicemail, and I believe this first call is from the gas doctor in New Jersey.
Hello, the launch. This is the gas doctor calling from currently Pleasantville, New Jersey, out here for work. First time calling. I've been listening to you guys for a couple months now, and it's awesome just catching up on all the episodes. My order from Costco, I really just buy meats there.
Yeah.
And sometimes potatoes.
yeah.
And chicken patties.
Yep.
But they got this giant meat cylinder there. And for $50, I can get a month's worth of meat out of it.
What?
Pretty good deal.
Costco meat
And
cylinder.
aside from steaks and chuck roasts and chicken patties, that's really all I buy because I don't really need a pound of blueberries at once. Well, yeah, I got to get back to work, but I love your show. Thanks, guys.
Wow, thank you. Are you talking the big tubes of meat when you say
Wait,
meat
no,
cylinder?
I wonder if he means selection, a grouping, or I don't know.
Would that be a way to call it? Because they do
I don't
have a
know.
great meat selection.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. They don't always have the absolute best prices, but they have very good prices in general. And they have very good cuts of meat in general, too.
Yeah. I had gotten the steak bites for Abby as a quick protein snack for her.
Yeah.
But then she wasn't eating them and they were going to expire. So I threw them in a pan with some minced garlic and onion. Oh, here's the lunch.
Yeah.
And some oil and sauteed it for a little while and then put it on top of my Alfredo sauce on broccoli.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, and some onions.
That's
No,
okay.
I said onions.
That's
yeah.
okay.
It was so good because, I really like the meats from Costco.
As time goes on, I think it's getting tough out there for a Jar Jar, and maybe things are a little rough.
He's a Jar Jar Binks. He's a choosing the dark side. How rude.
Okay. That was mayhem, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I bet it was.
I think it says it was Jar Jar Binks.
Mm.
So it says. It says Jar Jar Binks right there. I didn't. All right, the penguin's back.
Hey, guys. Oh, there was a beep that time. Ha! City Penguin, Export Penguin here. Listen.
Now, man, if I didn't add a beep.
Right.
I didn't change it. So he gets
What
in
the
my
beep?
he gets in my head about my intro, and then he gets in my head about a beep. What's going on? I'm kidding.
Listening to the new show. Chris, I do like the idea of it being a beep, like an actual you doing the beep. So, yeah, you should do that because it'd be funny. Also, just preface everything. Nothing that I say, I hope, is taken as criticism or anything bad because I genuinely do love all the shows you guys do. So, I never want the things I'm saying to come off as critical or in any way critiquing. I just noticed things like this, the beat thing.
No, that's
and
helpful.
I just have to ask the question because yeah, it's interesting to me. Regardless, I love what you guys do. I appreciate you guys doing the show. The thing you did when I got in your head about the sound and the beat thing, you're right. The robotiness, it comes out. So like it doesn't have like that. It doesn't have the Chris vibe / je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. There we go. That's the word. I don't know French. Either way. So yeah, you guys keep doing great. I appreciate what you guys do. I appreciate the show. I appreciate the input from both of you guys on all the topics you guys talk about. Anyway, so my girlfriend, actually fiance, we just got engaged, funnily enough, like 3 days ago, is looking at me weirdly, thinking like, why are you talking on the phone? Because we're about to go eat dinner at Olive Garden.
Oh, yes.
Not sponsored. Or are they? No, they're not. Okay. No,
get the bottomless salad.
Yeah, soup and salad.
And tell your fiance congrats. And the phone's cool again, didn't you hear? Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. You got in my head, but it's cool. It's cool. I appreciate it. It was good feedback, and we like hearing from you. Hey, guess what? Mark here from Newham.
Hey, Chris and Andrew. It's Mark from Northern Michigan. Just got done listening to the podcast. Friday at 2:30 my time, that's a perfect time to listen to you. But if I listen to you or watch you live, I can't listen to you on my way home next week. And I look forward to that every week.
Shoot.
So I'm going to be torn Friday. I'll have to see what I'm going to do. Try to make up for it with a boost. I'm going to get home and try and get some funds moved over. But St. Patrick's Day, that was the big thing you're reaching out for. What I've done every year for the past 21 years, and I'm looking forward to it this year, is my daughter a happy birthday. This year she'll be 22, so I'll be able to say happy. Well, I guess this year will be the 21st time I'll be able to say happy birthday. Lost in math there. But no, not real partying or anything like that. Just wishing her happy birthday. When I was younger, I associated St. Patrick's Day with March Madness. Back in Dayton, Ohio, where I grew up, it was St. Patty's Day was a big thing, and everybody centered around the bars and drank green beer and watched college hoops. So, anyhow, I'm going to miss you for 2 weeks, but I'll look forward to you getting back later.
We'll try to have this episode that you just heard.
It's only 1 week that we will miss.
2 weeks of live missing, but we're going to have this.
Yeah, but here's the thing, too, is if you're not a party member, you're missing out on a pre- and post-show. There's some secret sauce in there. Also, Walmart has been selling those stupid sugar cookies, St. Patrick's Day theme.
Mm-hmm.
And I've bought 2 packages of those a week apart, and I still have not had one.
Oh.
They're gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they have the frosting on top?
Yeah,
or?
right, yeah.
Those
Yeah,
go
they're the
quick.
frosted sugar cap.
Those go quick.
Yep.
Thank you, Mark. It's always nice to hear from you. Thank you, everybody who called the launch. It's a shorter voicemail segment because we are early.
Yeah.
The
2
show's
shows
been out
in
for,
1 week.
The show has only been out for 2 days.
Yeah.
Right? So that's pretty impressive. Thank you, everybody. We really do appreciate you. And we'd love it if you wanted to call the launch. We'll be gone for a little bit, but we want your voicemail so we have a banger when we get back.
Call the launch. We're standing by. 774-462-5667. That's the line. 774-462-5667. The phone is cool again. Didn't you hear?
And 7 boosts to go.
We do have some boost to get to, Andrews. Would you like to boost it up a little bit? We had a last-minute live boost from Adversary 17 coming in right now with 12,345 sats.
So the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's great. Thank you, sir.
Yes, that's amazing. I've got the same combination on my luggage.
Was there no message with it?
I got no message with it. I got
okay.
no message because I think maybe it was an LNURL boost, and sometimes that metadata gets lost.
Oh.
But I do appreciate Adversaries coming in with a live boost very much. ByteBitten came in next with 2,000 sats. Did you know the intro tune gets more festive the faster it plays?
Oh, that might be true for the Irish one too. Can you speed that one up?
I don't think I have a speed up button here. I was just thinking that. Wouldn't that be fun to have a knob that I could
right?
just boop, 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 boop?
You should.
Well,
look at all of these buttons.
So many buttons.
Yeah.
So many buttons. I have so many buttons here, and I can't. None of them speed it up. Yeah, if it was analog, I think I could have. Back in the day, I could have done it. Huh.
Adversaries clarifies it was no message, just the value.
I appreciate that. Thank you for the value. Thank you very much. All right. Well, so there you have it, Bite Bitten. I do have actually right here in studio a random USB knob that does infinite turn. And if I could hook that up to the soundboard and use it as a way to scale the speed, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Why don't you hit the microphone a couple more times?
Okay. Problem is when I use that, it makes the MacBook not sleep. You just plug it in and the MacBook won't sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
I love Mac OS. It's so good. It's so good. WH20250 is here with 2,000 sats.
Fun will now commence.
Getting caught up after a bit of work travel.
See?
And
At least 2 episodes behind.
with all the OpenClaw talk and my bot on social media, it got me wondering, are we going to start seeing reverse captchas, to prove that you're not human?
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
a cool thought.
It's going to be weird how we go from an internet that tries to block bots to an internet that's serving bots so they can get their information.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. Thanks, WH. Nice to hear from you. Mr. Mayhem's here with 2,345 sats. Sorry about that. A Gungan stole my phone.
What is that?
What
does that mean?
Well, I think now we know how Jar Jar got onto the voicemail.
Okay.
Somebody, a certain Jar Jar. I'm not going to say who.
You're supposed.
So I was right.
Also, I wanted to pull up, we have the 2,000 sat cutoff for time, but since we don't have a ton of boost this week, I wanted to pull up a 1,000 sat boost from Strange Love of Music. They boosted in 1,000 sats.
But that's not possible. Nothing can do that.
We're going to allow it this time. It is possible, Scotty. Simmer down. It says, thanks for featuring our latest song as your song of the week. Love the mix of lighthearted, educational, and intellectual topics and banter. We'll be listening to future episodes.
Oh, very cool.
Well, how neat is that?
That is so neat.
We got an artist to boost in. I like it when that happens a lot, Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Hopefully
that a
they
lot.
got more sats than what they just contributed, right?
I hope so.
During the song.
Right. Yeah. Well, if not, we'll have to feature the song again. And see if we
Right?
can make
Yeah,
that
just
up.
a redo.
I thank you, everybody who boosted in. We really do appreciate you.
Everything's under control.
We had 2 of you stream sats. You almost stacked 1,000 sats, 720 sats. You got to get listening, you guys. But when you combine that with our boosters, and Mr. Adversaries did a nice heavy lift there with the old Spaceballs boost. Thank you, Adversaries.
We're gonna have to go right to ludicrous speed.
Our grand total, while humble, is still appreciated. We stacked 20,410 sats. Now, if you want to get in on the boosting fun, Fountain FM makes it real easy. In fact, they're making it easier and easier. They self-host the entire infrastructure, or you can point it at an Albi Hub of your own now with Nostr Wallet Connect. An Albi Hub, that opens up a whole world of boosting. There's a journey out there for you. Of course, you can support the show by becoming a Jupiter.party member. You get the bootleg version of the show, extra show, and you put your support on autopilot every single week. Thank you, everybody who does that. And as a reward for everyone, I have some just banger investment advice for you.
Chris found a gem, an easy flip. Let's cash it in. It's barely standing, kinda scary, but potential's extraordinary. Just trust me, it's a winner. Just trust me, it's a winner.
I have a theme this week. The theme is skinny and spendy. Narrow houses that cost a lot. And they're not necessarily gross or weird. They're just very narrow and very expensive.
Okay.
This first one is a tiny red house in Washington, D.C.
Oh my God, it's cute.
Thought to have been built by a British sea captain in 1780. It has
Really?
1 bed, 2 baths. It's 1,000 square feet. And they want $1.2 million for it.
No. How?
It is partially furnished, offered as is, includes wooden desk, a rustic decor, and all kinds of decorations throughout, including a personal library belonging to one of its longtime residents, Anne Cartessi, who was a cryptologist, a World War II veteran, and the first woman to serve as deputy director of the NSA. So if you ever wanted a house with some history, this thing is adorably tiny. It's about the size of like a woodshed that you see on the side of the freeway.
Right, basically.
For like $10,000, $15,000. But the inside is a time capsule. I mean, it's very quaint. It's not blow you away pretty, but it has history to it. And if you wanted to live in a place that felt like a bit of history, this would be it. And it's got a nice little brick backyard area, a little side area too.
I just can't imagine paying that much money for 1,000 square feet.
It is, especially just really like you are slammed in there. You are crammed in there.
Right, and with some businesses and stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's touching, just one, it shares a wall with a building. So, risks.
We don't have houses with history like that over here, though. I mean, something built by a British sea captain in 1780, you're not going to find that over here.
Yeah, it's definitely been redone since 1780, though.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Well, I have one for you that hasn't been.
Okay. Also in D.C.?
Yep. Another
Why?
house in D.C.
Why are you in D.C.?
This one's a little crazy.
Okay.
This one even got a bit of a reputation. So this house has 12 beds, 11 baths, 7,500 square feet.
What?
And they want $11 million.
Wow.
Here's the problem. It has no interiors. It has no plumbing. It has no electrical. It has no windows. It has no central air. It has very few walls.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It has been
It's
abandoned
unfinished.
for a
Yeah.
very, very, very long time.
Wow.
It is a completely unfinished place. Well, it was at some point, but it's been completely gone through. I mean, there's not even drywall in this thing.
No.
And they want $11 million for it. And I'm thinking, how could they charge $11 million for a completely unfinished property? Well, it turns out I'm not the only one that asked that question. And this house has been a bit of a mystery for a while. $11 million, no interior. And here's the weird thing. It was sold in 2021 for $1.4 million.
Oh.
It got assessed early in 2025 for $2.25 million. And then in late 2025, it goes on the market for $11 million.
There's no way it's in better condition now than it was then. So how?
Right.
What is it? So what is it?
So
what is the catch?
The folks in the D.C. area, I asked around, and they say by listing the property on the market for sale, they can stay off the city's vacant property list. Developers do this to prepare financing.
It's a
plans,
loophole.
Or to keep a place while they work on other stuff. Like maybe they're making drawings or they're finishing another property, and they don't get a massive vacant tax bill. It gives them a totally different set of tax bills. They don't get in trouble for a vacant property. And so they put an obnoxious price on them because who's going to buy an $11,000 totally destroyed place?
Challenge accepted.
I know, right?
Right?
But like I said, the funny thing is this, well, it's not funny, it has been like this for a very long time. It's bounced around a couple of different owners. But a month ago in the Washington, D.C. subreddit, somebody said, hey, look at this crazy abandoned mansion. And they posted pictures asking, like, what the heck is going on with this place? It's just been sitting in my neighborhood for years. It's an awesome mansion, prime real estate, just totally boarded up. And I guess somebody figures they can afford to sit on it until it's ready.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I know those are in D.C., not quite your speed. Those are for audience members. This next one, Andrews.
Oh, there's a third one?
This one's for you.
Oh.
It's a skinny witch house in Seattle.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Built in 1927.
I'm one of those two things, and I am not skinny.
Built in 1927 and never been remodeled, so it's a classic.
Perfect.
3 beds, 2 baths, 1,900 square feet, almost $800,000. And when I say skinny...
This is more reasonable, although...
It looks like a birdhouse, Ange.
It does. It does.
It's tiny.
It does.
It looks like it looks like a toy house, but the interior is very festive, very colorful. They had an artist show up. In fact, this real estate agent, she must have gone to some sort of writing school. Nearly 30 winters ago, a wandering artist and her companion stepped through the welcoming doors. She felt the flutter of hope in the floorboards. The lady saw not just a dwelling, but a living canvas. With a flick of a brush and a heart full of whimsy, she began to weave a spell of colors and textures across the walls.
I mean, this is true.
It is really great looking.
Oh my gosh, I love the bedroom upstairs. Also, did you see the stair handle or handrail? It is like plumbing.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like straight from Mario. But look at that bedroom. Picture 23 of 40.
It's in like the top of a triangle roof.
It's the attic.
What would have been an attic, yeah.
Yeah.
But then with giant windows.
Giant.
On one side.
What is it called?
Not skylights, but.
Well, yeah, they are windows.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah, they're windows, but they would be skylights if it wasn't a bedroom.
This is so cool.
It really is very cool. Oh, and they open too.
What was the square footage?
1,904 square feet. So 2,000
okay.
square feet.
So this is a reasonable.
Yeah.
Everything is reasonable.
Everything's reasonable. I mean, 800,000-ish is a little bit much for something this narrow.
I don't know. That's almost 2,000 square feet.
And the backyard is beautifully manicured.
And it's in Seattle?
It's got parking.
What the heck?
I know.
Huh.
It's also the most unique looking house in the entire neighborhood. And it's about,
I mean, it is only 3 bedrooms.
It's downtown, so it's 20, but it's a close, like you could
4.
fly your drone to the water. You know what I mean? You could fly your drone to the water.
Yeah, that's
what we
cool
think
one.
of as tiny house living now was just normal living before World War II.
Mm-hmm.
It was just normal houses before World War II. And this is just a big house from back then.
Yeah.
It's just very
Yeah,
narrow.
it is a big house from back then.
Yeah. And boy, they sure got their money's worth with this real estate agent. She tells quite the tale there. You can find the links to these in the show notes. 1927, and it hasn't been remodeled, is a little concerning.
Yeah,
I
right?
mean, you have furnace issues in your place, and your place is new. You imagine what this kind of place
Right?
has?
Yeah.
Like, the furnace probably doesn't even work.
It's now a Franken furnace because this is the second year in a row I've spent over $1,000 to repair it.
It's got a motherboard from one furnace and a filter from another furnace and a blower from another furnace.
Circuit board, yeah. It is on its last legs. Like, it is 18 years old.
Wow. Jesus, really?
Yeah.
God, I'm getting old.
Yeah. Well, Dylan will be 17.
Don't remind me.
Right?
Don't remind me.
For those long timers, our kids are getting old. 17, 15, 12. Well, Bella will be 13 this year. It's crazy.
I know. And they're getting so old. I can't believe it when I get the numbers in my head. I have to do the math again. Otterbrain coming in last minute just as we're wrapping up with a 15,000 sat boost.
What?
Thank you for the live Friday boost. Otterbrain is also in the Mumble quiet listening today too, getting that.
Was there a message?
No, just the value.
Okay.
Just the value saying thank you. I
Awesome.
think they're just feeling the St. Patrick's vibe. We'd love it if you want to send us a boost, tell us what you are doing for your St. Patrick's Day. And of course, you can also call the launch. We want you to call us and leave us a voicemail. Did you forget the number already? I just told you what the number was.
774-462-5667.
There you go. You can call the launch.
Also, let's see. Oh, you know what? Our next live show for the launch is going to be on St. Patrick's Day.
No way.
Yeah. Because so this show will come out on most likely March 3rd, 4th, Wednesday the 4th.
Yeah.
And then we'll skip the next week likely, and then
that's funny.
The 17th is
so
when
what are
we
we
record
talk
live.
About?
Whatever's going on at that time.
Yeah, we'll have
probably
plenty.
your trip.
We'll have plenty to talk about by that time. A lot has that is very true. It's just that is funny. We're doing it early to get you prepared.
Yes.
You're welcome. Like Ange said, we know you listen a couple episodes behind sometimes. So we're trying to do you a solid here. Getting you ready, get you celebrating.
Yeah.
All right.
Where can they find you? In person.
Meetup.com/Jupiter Broadcasting. We're going to be at the Pasadena Convention Center. By the time you're hearing this, I might be on the way back. So check the road. Maybe we'll do meetups on the way back. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you from the beautiful Pacific Northwest and the mighty American West Coast. That's it for us here at the launch. We'll see you. Actually, by the time you're hearing this, we will be back next week. How about that?